So Disney is getting absolutely wrecked by people who love Pirates of the Caribbean, people who love JD, and you know what? It is costing them money. The media, they've been reporting on this reaction too. And after JD put Disney on blast on record, this should be a wake-up call for them, and then some. So hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. Very quickly, we have a brand new book on Indiegogo crowdfunding right now. Link is in the description. This is how you get alternatives to Disney. More on that into the video. Thank you. Seeing Disney hit in the wallet because customers, they're sick of the nonsense. They saw JD call them out. They know what they've done to pirates, and now they have this going on. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and then some. See, until recently, I don't think a lot of people understood just how bad Disney acts behind the scenes, and then JD, well, he let the cat out of the bag. This transcript, even though it came from November 2020, people started bringing it up, and it trended January 2022. Listen to this. There's 2 parts. It won't take long, but it tells you why people don't trust them. Right now, based on everything, if they came to me with 300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing under this earth, on this earth, would get me to go back and work with Disney on Pirates of the Caribbean film. I mean, that's some strong wording, right? Now, he's absolutely justified in this anger, too, because as he points out here at the top, he cuts himself off, but he said they weren't man enough to, he's going to say they weren't man enough to contact him and really ask him what's going on, or to tell him, you're out. And he said, listen, I was involved in 5 films of the series Pirates of the Caribbean, and I was very lucky to be a part of that. I was very happy. I'm happy still that I was a part of that because I have a character that has made a lot of people smile and happy, and that gives me great pleasure. But when these people who have made upwards of 4, 5, 6, 7 billion, $8 billion on a ration of films that you've done for them, and your character is on the ride in Disneyland in 3 different spots, and in Shanghai and in Orlando and all over the place, I found it fascinating that not one call, based on allegations, and this is a solid point that he's bringing up here. A lot of people have noted this, but it coming from him, it is especially powerful. But it was still okay to leave the supposed wife, rhymes with Walmart greeter, on their rides. That's right, too. They haven't removed that. That's what we're going to talk about in just a second, by the way, because people thought that was coming after it was put on blast. And it's still okay for them to sell merchandise of the supposed wife, rhymes with Walmart greeter. That's right, too. You can sell t-shirts with his face on it. You can have pirate hats and sippy cups. But hey, you got to get rid of him. And they can still sell action figures of the supposed wife. And again, rhymes with Walmart greeter. Yeah, you can sell him as a role model at Disney. You just can't employ the man and give him the money he deserves. They haven't taken me off their rides. He notes that. That's true. They didn't. We'll talk about that in a second. So I would say that something is rotten in the state of Denmark. That's why you can't trust Disney. That's why you can't trust Marvel. That's why you need alternative. Add to that the fact that the customers, the people that love Pirates of the Caribbean enough that they'll go to a theme park, they'll ride a ride based on it. They don't trust Disney anymore. And really, you can't blame them. And there's a point to what I'm saying here. See, those people, they are given a movie that is not Pirates of the Caribbean anymore. They're told, JD, he's out. We're going to take it in a new direction. You know who you're going to get? You're going to get Margot Robbie. Also, they've been told time and again that this is based on diversity. Keira Knightley, she doesn't count anymore. Other people that were in the franchise, they don't count anymore. Everything, it needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. That's why this became an issue here. I mean, if you look at the website, this is the Disney website for Disneyland, you can see you have your warning at the top about the beer bug. Then right after that, you have your announcements for Pirates of the Caribbean. And this is sneaky. I mean, you see how far down I scrolled? It doesn't look like there's a problem, right? I mean, you have the title here. You have the type of attraction, where it's at, and everything. They give their description of it. Plus, they tell you all of their warnings, who can ride and on. Like I said, looks pretty good, right? The only problem here is you have to scroll down a little bit more for the reality. And the reality is that on the 14th, which means right now, like right when I'm going to talk to you about this stuff, yep, Pirates of the Caribbean, it is closed. Would you know that, by the way? No, you wouldn't. You drop coin on it, you would have no idea about it. And what's more, people are concerned about what this actually means. I mean, listen to this here. Pirates of the Caribbean will be closed for refurbishment beginning March 14th, 2022, and is expected to reopen early summer 2022. Please check back here for updates. Now, they don't tell you what they're going to change about that. What exactly does refurbishment mean? But there's been a lot of speculation on it. I mean, again, they're replacing JD. They want to hype up Margot Robbie. They want to add in quote unquote diversity. You can see how this is advertised. So yeah, there are a lot of people that are worried about what that truly means. Now, the thing that I find interesting about this isn't just the blowback. The blowback, it has been substantial, by the way. I was shocked by how mad people have gotten, but it's the media. They've been reporting on it. A few places they've been reporting just because. I mean, it's been so loud. Other places, they've been trying to do damage control. And some of those places trying to do damage control, well, they can't really give any answers. I mean, they can say, yeah, it's going to open back up, but they don't really know, and they tell you. I mean, listen to this here. So they give the website notification like we just went over, and then they say, well, you know what? At the moment, there's no official return date for the ride, despite the company's promise of summer. That doesn't sound good, does it? You know, well, they're telling us it's going to come back, but there's no official return date on it. By the way, other ones have been saying, we don't know what they're doing either. And like I said, fans, they are mad about it. They note that too. Fans of the ride and the series are not too happy about that change in schedule. They try to minimize the way these come up. But look at the way they quote these. So when you look at them, they don't seem as bad. Well, Bella on Twitter said, look at how that's written out. Like I said, that is a minimization tactic. And they don't just do it a little bit. They try to minimize the blowback because it's pretty bad. You gotta love that. Like I said, JD put them on blast. He pretty much wrecked them. And now, well, every time they do something, they wreck themselves. It costs them money. Beautiful, isn't it? Like I said, we have a comic book. Link is in the description. This is our alternative to Disney, to Warner. They don't like you. They want to degrade you. Put your money elsewhere because people, they will respect it. I do this with my daughter. She's the littlest umbrella and with a talent escape in it. Check that out. Detective noir story, classic monsters meets Twin Peaks. You'll like it. Spread it, share it, back it. This is how we beat these folks. Thanks.